What's good, YouTube? It's Mr. Cashflow back today with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about how to use a CPN correctly. If you do this incorrectly, you could risk yourself going to jail. And that's not something that you want to do. The first thing you need to do is make sure that your CPN is built correctly. There are three main phases when building a CPN. The first stage is creating your CPN number. This is one of the most important parts because if you don't do it correctly, you could risk potentially committing fraud. I know y'all probably seen videos of people getting arrested using CPNs, and this is the reason why. 9 times out of 10, the reason that this happens is because they did not skip trace their CPN. Skip tracing the CPN means that you are making sure that nobody else has this social security number. Do not use a CPN number that has been issued to somebody else. Now, the second thing that people get in trouble for is by using fake documents, fake IDs, and using somebody else's name. All this should be common sense. If you go into a dealership and you have somebody else's name on your ID, like that's obviously not you, bro. Instead of doing all of that, all you need to do is to pre-qualify for a bank before you go into the dealership. So you have all of your funding ready before you do anything. If you build your credit correctly, you should be able to walk in and walk out with putting nothing down besides a signature. If you don't know how to build your credit or you don't know what to put on your credit profile in order to get approved for cars, I will tell you right now, the first thing you need to do is pull your credit report from MyFreeScore.com or Smart Credit. After you pull your credit report, the next thing you need to do is look for any derogatory accounts or any negatives, any collections, anything like that. You need to remove all of those accounts. If you need help with credit repair, DM me the word repair on Instagram or go to my Cashflow Consultant to join our credit repair program. If you don't have anything negative on your credit report, that's great. Now what you need to do is add the correct trade lines in order to get approved for the vehicle amount that you want. Lending institutions look at something called comparable car credit. So if you want to get approved for a $250,000 car, and you have never had a car on your credit before, it's going to be hard for you to get approved. And if you do, you're going to have to put a lot of money down. And that defeats the whole purpose of using your credit. In order to bypass this, you need to structure your credit profile to be as strong as possible. And the way you would do this is by adding trade lines. There are a few different trade lines that you can get, but these are the ones that I recommend the most. If you're using a CPN, all you need to do is add 4 authorized user trade lines. This will allow you to get any car that you need up to $50K without putting any money down. I do not recommend anybody to depend on CPNs. CPNs are very limited to what you can do, so I always recommend people to repair their real credit so you can get access to anything that you want. If you're using your regular social, this is what you need to add in order to get any car up to $250K. You need to add a mix of different trade lines onto your credit report. The first accounts that you want to use will be credit builder account, Ava Finance, KOVO Credit, and self-lender. Then you want to go to a bank and do a secure pledge loan. Now you want to add an auto primary trade line to your account that is the same amount or more than the vehicle price that you want to buy. If you want to get approved for $250,000, then you need to add a $250,000 limit. What this will do is show the banks that you have been making on-time payments for the duration of the term. This will make it 1,000 times easier to get approved because you will be showing the banks that you have a proven track record of paying back loans at this amount. This is how you can get a SCAT. This is how you can get pretty much any car. If you need help with this, message me on Instagram or join our Telegram in the link below. And it's been your boy, Mr. Cashflow, and we out.